late here. Let's see if we're live. If we are, then I'll continue with my apology. But first we gotta see. Oh yeah, we are live. Okay, so the apology is I was gonna be on like over an hour ago, and at some point, still walking my dogs. Right, hold on, I had to turn myself down. That was quite distracting. But what happened is I zoned out watching YouTube videos while completely 420 it out of my mind. So. Still 420'd, and it's Oblivion time. The rise of Lizzardy. As we continue to quest for the sacred relics. And become the new crusader of the Nine, and defeat Umar. Right, last time we got the greaves or something like that, the mace, one of the two. We got something. Hey, Farron! You missed my apologizing for being late, my good sir. I got really 420'd and I zoned out watching YouTube videos, and then I was like, oh shit, it's 7 o'clock, I need to start streaming again. So, there was that.
Have pity, sir. One more... Thank you. Every time I pass by that woman's house, whatever it is. Have you been near Rosentia Galenus' house recently? Blessings of Mystara.
Pretty sure that's a hint to a quest. And before we go further, we need to come back here. Make sure there's no more relics popping up. Oh, the one you sent? The peanut butter? Oh, that's right, I was needing to go sell things. Yeah, we won't pick anything up in here.
Greetings. You've passed Zenithar's challenge and redeemed Sir Ralvis. Oh, congratulations. Sir Junkin will be pleased to hear this. May the Nine guide your way.
Seek out the priests in the chapel of Stendar. They may be able to... We had only the best of intent. I have no doubt that they still lie within the chapel of Stendar. It was placed on me for defying the teeth, whether it is connected. Go with virtue.
I am at your service. You've retrieved the mace. I can't
This is
believe
Oblivion Remastered.
Sir Knight, I bend my knee in awe at your wisdom.
This is a game that I once played a lot when it first came out 19 years ago. In fact, the last time I played it before this remaster was made was 16 years ago. And I've been enjoying this remaster. They completely toned up the graphics, they changed some things.
Casimir left with the gauntlets when the order dissolved.
There's still some broken lines of dialogue where they
I
replaced
had my
some
own problems
lines
to
of
deal with.
dialogue, but then they don't match up with the voices anymore.
Our greed for the relics overshadowed our faith in the Nine. I can only hope that you are stronger than we were.
May your
continuing my
sword strike
quest from
true.
last time I streamed. But, so for example, one of the changes they made was, see, when I swing my sword, my fatigue, which is also known as stam in most games, but in this game it's called fatigue. It drains when I actually swing my sword. That did not happen before. That to make the combat a little harder, I'm assuming. Otherwise you'd just be able to spam tower attacks.
Yeah.
Okay, who's the last one I talked to?
I am at yours. Though we went our separate, may your sword strike true.
Greeting. In matters of... May your sword strike.
Greetings, sir. Sir Casimir took the gauntlets to war with him. Walk with the nine, Sir Knight.
I am at yours. You are an asset to your order. You have claimed the boots, and for this I am grateful.
Yeah, bro, you couldn't stop yourself from attacking an animal, man? It's kind of messed up. I hope I'm getting sent images. Again. I will look at those when I get a moment. Wait, what? I've never had that happen to me. Do you somehow prestige? Because I was told there's a way to prestige in the game, but I thought you had to get to a certain level first. What did you send me? Looks like a hardcore death you had. Is that in Phasmophobia? If so, I don't think I've seen that death screen before. What game is that? Oh, you have to get to level 100 to do that. That's a death screen I hadn't seen yet.
So it was the boots that Sir Ralphus needed to complete his quest. What a fool I was to refuse to help him. The wars of men undermined the service of the Nine.
So I'm wondering what
Not
made your level
following our
reset. Did you
mistakes.
look it up online? See if maybe there was like a fix for it?
May your sword strike true.
At some point, did you accidentally delete your
How may I
profile
serve
save
you,
data
Commander?
or something?
The gauntlets were recovered by Sir Casimir. Alas, my old comrade is not among us here. We do not know why his spirit did not join us here to guard our life. We were estranged in life, but I had hoped that in death we could be reconciled. For my part, I now know that I am largely to blame
up to
for the
level
ruin
4.
of the old order. Sir Amiel takes too much upon himself. I will say no more.
Okay, so what I got in an AI overview, it says in Phasmophobia, levels resets can occur due to a few reasons, including significant game updates, accidental cloud sync issues, or even if you are playing on multiple devices with the same account. Sometimes the level resets are triggered by a player trying to progress too quickly, potentially due to cheating or exploits. Major updates, like the progression system rework, have been known to cause full resets. If you are experiencing a level reset, it's recommended to check if your accounts are correctly linked. and that you're not inadvertently logging into multiple accounts. Could also be cloud sync issues. Accidental account unlinking. If you used any cheating or exploits to level up too quickly, your account may be reset as a penalty. This is a measure to ensure fair play and prevent players from gaining an unfair advantage. But you know it wasn't the prestige because you gotta get to level 100 and that's a voluntary choice. Also, multiplayer and account say if you're playing on a shared PC with multiple users, no, that's PC. And it said also if you are still unsure about why your level reset, to check the Phasmophobia support channels.
May your sword strike true.
That is incredibly weird. That's the first time I had ever heard of that. Alright, boys. We go discard these armor pieces. Into my bank. With the other ones. It's pretty crazy. So you might want to check and make sure you didn't accidentally use any exploits or anything. Yeah. Have things to sell too. This bad boy here weighs 72 pounds, or 42 pounds. And now that I've used them for their quest, they weigh 18 pounds. Oh, to see if you accidentally used an exploit? The only way I can think of for that one is to just look up exploits in the game and see, like look at them and see if you've ever done any of them by accident. That's the only way I can think of for that. Otherwise, you'll have to check the Phasmophobia support channels and see if they have any listings for why your level may have been reset.
You look like
I wouldn't think that unlinking your account would be possible on PlayStation. Figured it automatically make that. But maybe linking it to your other account. If you had another account on something. Possibly. Could be the reason. What happened to my horse? It was outside. It disappeared. Oh! Tarot cards gotcha. Hey, sometimes those tarot cards can be a big help, and sometimes not so much. Like if you get, I think the card's called like the Guardian Angel or something like that. That one will revive a player who's dead, but if nobody's dead, it'll revive the next player. Oh, Hangman, yeah, that's auto death. The other day, Matthew was destined to die. He drew the death card 3 times in a row, and then he drew the Hangman. on the 4th card. And then I think that the Guardian Angel was drawn after that.
It's my pleasure.
He got revived, but I
May I
honestly
interest
don't
you
remember.
in some of my fine wares?
So he was destined to die to those cards. Because he didn't get in the hunt when he drew the 3 death cards. So he somehow lucked out and didn't get trapped in the house on those.
You drive a hard bargain. I can't do that.
Fine, I'll sell them one at a time. You ain't got enough gold.
A fine transaction.
Now these are all gonna get enchanted. Actually, a pretty powerful.
You've made
fire
a good
staff
bit of
there.
gold.
How many charges does it consume? Oh. You only get 17 uses of that bad boy when it's at full charge. Oh, but it's got ranged fire damage. Got a 15-foot AoE.
I appreciate you.
Might keep that
Have a
one
look
for now.
around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Oh, we're keeping this bad boy and enchanting that, because that's my favorite ring right there. Ebony Emerald. Got that black and green. Or to get the incense. I don't exactly make it go away, but you can repel it a little bit. But you have to, like, do it and then hide properly, because it can still turn around and come back after you.
A good price for a good customer.
It's crazy that this shirt can resist weapons. It is an enhanced shirt, but 1800s has a money
Pleasure
cap,
to
so
serve
I have
you.
a feeling that that
You too.
is worth much more. Oh my god, I don't even know a vendor that I can sell that to at full price. Play with the cards too much. Good tip for using the cards. This is what a lot of people do with them. They will step one step inside the house, because you have to be inside the house to draw the cards. They'll take one step inside the house, draw their card, and immediately back out. The only thing that won't save you from is the hangman, because, you know, you'll just die. No, I've got to look up which vendor has the most money in Oblivion. Where was that guy at? Oh, where do I find this guy? Okay. Supposedly, upon completing this quest for the Thieves Guild that I did, I actually unlocked the vendor who has the highest gold in the game. His base gold is supposedly 1500, which is the highest, with the second interrupts being 1200. Don't remember what's their face in the...
They say that Deirdre came from Oblivion and burned the...
Mystic Emporium space was, but hers is at 2500 now. She's the highest one I can think of. Oh yeah, this was the lockpick training room. Huh! There's a book about what's now me, the Grey Fox. Oh yeah. Now the mirror, you want to look in quick bursts, and then check your sanity, because if your sanity hits 0, while you're looking in the mirror, it'll crack and start a cursed hunt. So the best way to use the mirror is just do little quick bursts, make sure your sanity stays up. You're gonna need to level up to get sanity pills, though. What I recommend, as weird as it sounds, go to either start with amateur or intermediate. Right. And just do Tanglewood, the first house. That's the fastest way to level up in the beginning. It's a small house, easy to get a job done in, and you can slowly progress the difficulty up until you know you're making decent money off it, because your money is also tied to your experience. Second thing you can do, make sure you try to do your daily and weekly tasks on those little clipboards. Because the money you get from those is also linked to experience. It's actually how I shot up from level 20 to like 30 something as fast as I did. Because I got the weekly challenge done for point contributing twice for $2,000 and 2,000 XP, and I got the weekly challenge for doing challenge mode on the specified map 3 times and winning. Done for $5,000 in XP. Bro, I don't see this fastest guy in here anywhere. He was somewhere else whenever I originally talked to him, but supposedly he's in my guild hall now. Where is past this, man? It's supposed to be here. Well, a very big guild hall. It's not like any secret rooms or anything. There's absolutely nobody here at my guild hall. Oh, somebody says you can find them in the Elven Garden.
And
It's
Laura
that
is
nice.
going around saying that some of the Imperial Watch are corrupt. You wear the shadows well. Thornir will buy. Shadow hide you.
Honored one, a pleasure to Shadow hide you.
Not right now. Repented thief, but I have an expensive shirt I'm trying to get the most money possible
What's
for.
going on with you? I ran into some goblins in the woods not long ago. Nasty little beasts.
I avoid those things whenever I can. Horrible creatures.
Take care.
You didn't know there was a shop to buy items? What do you think you did with the money? I'm curious now. Yeah, you buy all kinds of items. Those items you unlock. That's how you get them. Just be buying them. Also, something to note: every time you level up an item, you're gonna have to pay to get the leveled up version, like thousands of dollars. Like all the level 2 things, I believe, cost 3,000 a piece. So here's the thing, though: you're gonna want to stock up as many of the level 1 ones as you can while you're leveling up. So when you buy your next level 1, all the ones that you already bought before get converted to the level 2 version. And so on and so forth. Nah, they made that shop a little bit harder to find than it used to be. When that game first came out, the shop was right there on the screen where you'd start your missions from. Like, you'd pick a house, and then, well, actually, they'd give you, like, they wouldn't give you all the properties at once. They would give you, like, 3 options. Like, alright, there's ghosts at one of these places. And you had to pick your option to go hunt at for the time. But the shop was right there. You could buy everything right there. Put in all your items all in one screen. Now it's multiple screens. Although it is easy to navigate. I don't know why I went all the way over here. So supposedly this guy is only going to here.
The
That's
Gray
some, like,
Fox protects you.
ridiculous hours. Otherwise, we might get him in the Elven Gardens district. Oh yeah, the door that goes nowhere.
I see you're a follower of the Grey Fox, too.
How about mixing up
Yeah.
some potions? You look like quite the alchemist.
Yeah, follower of the Grey Fox, yes. Totally not the Grey Fox. You see something trippy, guys? I gotta go get
You
my
look like
pet.
someone who's comfortable in.
Is it because I'm wearing heavy armor? What gave you that clue? But also, Farron, you gotta remember, there is a difference between dumb and ignorant. Dumb means you can't learn anymore. Ignorant means you just didn't know yet.
Greetings, Argonian.
Somebody who's truly dumb has no ability to learn. Even if you learn slowly, you're still not dumb. Although people get more offended if you call them ignorant than dumb, which cracks me up. Considering that dumb means you're unable to obtain new knowledge, basically, and that ignorant means that you just had a lack of knowledge in this particular subject. Actually, I'm gonna put those other daggers in that bow up for now. I'm just gonna enchant the one dagger. I straight up cannot find that fastest person, so I might give up and sell my shirt to the next best person. Oh, guys. Apparently he wanders around in that guild hall every night, but I didn't see him at all. I'll wait till deeper in the night. Or deeper in the night, right here. So what's today? Mondas? Not fight day yet. See if I can't catch this man before he leaves.
I see you're a follower of the Grey Fox, too.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to go get my hood for my Grey Fox hood. Don't need one of my guild master's quarters either. Very curious.
Hello!
Samuel Bantian used to be a wild... They say he used to be quite the lock.
Crazy, my alteration's freaking so low compared to my other magics. Okay. Something crazy happened, I'm guessing. Anyway, blade, heavy armor, generators of destruction. We need to get our light armor up. Marksman, but here we go. Alteration and mysticism. My lowest magics. I think my illusion's got a +4 skill buff it doesn't even need. I need to raise my mysticism and my alteration, both. That one's mysticism, and this one's alteration. Let me go ahead and enchant this dagger first. Oh yeah? Oh, I think I just got it. I heard a notification. How are you today? I like muffins. You know, the way you talk though, you remind me an awful lot of my friend Matthew. I like muffins. And I am doing alright, other than incredible amounts of mouth pain. Things could be better, could be worse. I'm disabled, so I'm never good. But I'm as good as I can be under my circumstances. Lizzardy is my character. He's an Argonian, Lizzardy Puff Daddy. Man is a reformed skooma salesman, who's now a knight. He's a very bright lizard here. Let me de-armor for a minute here. Very bright colored lizard. Skooma, yeah. Yeah, he used to sell the skooma. Used to sell all kinds of
By Azura,
yeah,
by
those are
Azura,
Joker
by
colors.
Azura,
That
it's
is
the
true.
grand champion. I can't
Those are
believe
two
it's
of
you
my
that's standing
three
here next to
top
me.
3 favorite colors, specifically in order: black, purple, green. Black is my favorite color. Ironically, my favorite color is the absence of color. Or, well, absence of light, because the amount of light on an object being reflected off determines its color. So if there's an absence of light, you get black, and if there's an overabundance of light being reflected, you get white. There you go. Learn something new, if you didn't already know that. And I was at the wrong table. Just kind of zoned out there for a second. Well, talking. Alright, Daedric Dagger, Azura Star. We're gonna damage health 7 for 2 seconds. Okay. I'm gonna absorb health per strike by 8. And a weakness to magic of 100 for 3 seconds. Which will give us a total of 20 charges, and then we gotta reload our knife. Man, is that knife gonna hurt when it hits people? And as usual, it's gonna be our new paint knife. Hello there, Darkstorm21. How are you today? I am doing fairly alright myself. Like I said earlier, that you weren't in here, I am disabled, so I'm doing the best I can under my circumstances. That I'm also missing 4 teeth right now, because I had to have my teeth extracted 8 days ago. And they're still, my gums are still recovering. There's a lot of things I can't do for the next 3 weeks. Or well, 1 week and 6 days. Oh yeah. Yeah, they just had to extract my top 4 front teeth. Those were actually the only bad teeth I had in my mouth. I'd never been to the dentist before, but I finally broke down because I had a tooth that was absolutely killing me. That's for not taking care of it properly while I was younger and struggling with depression. But we're all doing better now. Out here to spread working on your mental and physical health, because both are very important, and internet positivity. I know that's a rare thing to be a non-toxic internet personality, but had it with all this constant internet toxicity. We're gonna be the anti-toxicity people. Even somehow when I play Marvel Rivals, I resist going full on toxic. You know how the ghost didn't find you in that video? Well, let me get up here to me quarters and grab my mask and put my knife away. Yeah. Yep, I'm down. In fact, make the same deal with you I made with Faring Games, if I haven't already. Let me check your channel. we don't want channel activity. We want to go to channel. I accidentally misclicked. But I'll subscribe to you if you subscribe to me. In fact, I have already subscribed to you just right now. Went to your channel, hit that button. Oh, give me 1 second though. Farron sent me something and I need to check it out. It still says working on your video, so it notified me that you sent it, but apparently it's still processing loading the video for me. Or at least on the PlayStation app. Hey man, heck yeah. So what kind of stuff do you do on your channel, Darkstorm21? Also, if I can add you on my Discord later. I have a Discord server, Damien Pyro's ROFGD, Realm of Great Fictional Debates, where we can just, you know, chill place for nerdy people. And I have tabs for you to promote your content and stuff like that. It's not really grown yet. I haven't boosted it, so I don't have a permanent link, which is why I have to only invite people who I add as my friends on Discord currently. But once we get, you know, a little more people in, and then I go ahead and boost it, I'll get my permanent link posted in my channel and all my videos.
Virtuous visitors to way shrines of Kinneret may receive blessings of agility. Yes. What's the news from the other parts?
Oh yeah. Yeah, see, I first tried streaming a long time ago, but I kept having technical issues, and I gave up on it, but after I started working hard on my channel again, because I got inspired by a few people to just keep going at it, and, you know, I'm disabled, I have a lot of time, might as well work on my channel, right? Oh, I forgot my damn hood again. But anyway, only a few months ago did I start, like, streaming all the time like I do now. I literally stream every day, multiple times a day. And as some people like to point out a lot, I'm an old man. Not really that old. I'm 31 going on 32 in November. Okay, but apparently that's ancient to some people. Or, excuse me, according to them, I'm 131 and used to ride dinosaurs to school. But, you know, they can speak up and defend themselves at any minute. How the Luffy workout? Those go good. I have workouts and exercises that I have to do every day for my disability for physical therapy. Like, if I don't do this, they keep sending me back to physical therapy once a year just for my physical therapist to say the same thing. Like, there's nothing I can do that's going to make it better. I can just prevent it from getting worse. If that makes sense. So I have to do those, and I, you know, started with a weight loss journey, but as you work out and stuff, you also build muscle and things. So at some point I stopped losing weight and started gaining it from muscle. And while I still do have some fat in here recently, I've been eating a lot more, so that fat's been building back up. I'll go back to my intermittent fasting at some point. But it goes good. I do a workout every morning while watching an episode of One Piece. Once I get all caught up to it, or if the anime finishes and then I get caught up to it, I will go on to a new anime for my daily workouts. But it helps having that like 24 minutes-ish to just constantly work out every morning. And I figured if my disabled butt can do it, other people can do it. And so you know, little inspiration for everyone. So I do it every day and I don't miss. And if you do decide to do the same thing or work out along with me, make sure that you build a workout/exercise routine for yourself, or you're not going to hurt yourself. You don't want to overdo it, because that's how you tear muscles and get serious injuries. I deposit that. Grab my magic hood. By the way, I'm gonna tell you what all magic's got place here after I show you all, if you don't already know. But this Grey Cowl of Nocturnal here, besides all this other little special effects, every time you put this weird looking helmet on, it distorts time. Like, time has officially changed every time I take it off and put it on. But there's a reason it distorts time. Okay, we got something big walking around out there. Always check my gate for minotaurs. 3 grand souls. Yeah. Oh, supposedly enemies nearby. Where are they at? Usually there's a minotaur that comes in around. Oh, not a minotaur this time. Hey, little guy took care of it. So you know something crazy? So this Storm Atronach Familiar I made in the Frostcrag Spire using 3 Void Salts, so follow me around. Basically a permanent summon. This guy who's twice his size, on the other hand, is the one you summon for 40 seconds at a time when you summon him. Had to get to 100 conjuration for that big bad boy, but it just blows me away how much bigger he is than the regular counterpart that was created. So it's like my other one's a little baby. Bro not have a weapon that he dropped? These people usually always drop weapons. Come here, my little Atronach-y friend. Alright, big boy unsummoned. Make sure he didn't land on his weapon. Oh, here we go, Daedric Mace. So, whoa, what did you have a Daedric Mace for, and why couldn't it have been a sword so I had an upgrade? What up, son? Alright. Oh, everything is trying to come out here and stop me from fast traveling today, isn't it? Bro, you zapped me. Oh, we can wait again, so it means we cleared out all the enemies. I'm gonna go check the significance of my magic hood.
Have pity, sir. I got nothing to eat. One more coin. Thank you.
Your average beggar
Blessings
interaction.
of our...
Now after I distort time and space.
As I live and breathe, the Grey Fox. It's an honor.
Mysterious identity. So this isn't just like, oh my god, we recognize you as somebody else because of the mask thing either. Like, when you wear this hood, it eliminates your previous self from existence. Nobody remembers who you are until you take the hood off.
Blessings of Julie.
As I live and breathe.
The
I'll be
honors
seeing you.
upon you.
My Argonian bro over there with my same haircut.
Yeah.
Swap to my black hood. You wear the shadow as well. so
Shadow
let's see.
hide you.
It's crazy the amount of perception that can change. How much does that thing weigh? I may just keep it with me. £2. Time is it? Let's see if he appears if I'm wearing my fucking cowl. Maybe I need distorted space and time in order to find this damn vendor.
You're the Gray Fox.
Yep.
You're the Gray Fox. Thank you for everything you've done to help us here in the waterfront.
Also, the first time I put this hood on, it rewrote time and it made this guild here. And it made it to where I was always the head of the guild, as far as they can ever remember.
It's the Gray Fox. I can't believe it's really you.
What were you doing in my room, boy? Only one reason you should be up these stairs. There's the guild master's place, alright? Hey, it's those tax records and stuff. Oh, hey, here's all the crap that I did. I already took some of it. Apparently. Sold it for money.
You're the Gray Fox.
And yet, the guy I need is still not here. We're just stuck there now. Actually, Armand Christoph, how much
As
gold do you have, I could say?
You can pay your... It's
Oh,
your
yeah, that's
prison
right.
cell.
Hey, that's the
Goodbye.
Gray Fox's bounty. I can't get rid of it, apparently. But only 250 gold's crazy. My old bounty was higher than that.
I hope I can...
I have nothing right now, though.
You can pay...
Yeah.
It's your prison sentence. Shadow hide you. You...
Oh, you're not gonna be
Shadow hide you.
a fucking, fence anymore at all, guy?
What is it?
How are you?
Hi.
Everybody's here. Except for the guy that I need.
I see you're a follower of the Gray Fox,
Hello.
too.
This is absolutely crazy. Like, everything I see says that he appears here after you freaking become the Gray Fox. That he has the most money out of every vendor in the game.
You're the Gray Fox.
Yep.
It's the Gray
I
Fox.
see you're a follower
I
of
can't
the
believe
Gray
it's
Fox,
really you.
too. You're the... As I live... Bye.
Good day.
Can any of you tell me where the
As I live... Farewell. As I live...
None of y'all even have his name.
If you need something enchanted, good day.
Let's see if he's freaking glitched and back in the Elven Gardens district by his house.
Hi. Greetings.
Double
Good
check,
news
make
for
sure he's
Kavat
not
Frontier.
outside.
The last of the Daedra have been driven out.
You're the Gray Fox. You're under arrest for all kinds of stuff. You're wanted dead or alive. I'm choosing dead. I'll make... You should have paid the fine.
Ready, ready, ready. See if that actually affects it.
Ha! You'll never take me down.
Excuse me, sir? Looks like we were reloading. I walked around outside too long with my hood on. The guards caught on to me. Guess say I was on day 169. Hell yeah. Nothing to say here,
You
people.
have the hands of a healer.
Why don't you talk about my healing hands?
Speak.
Had to do that, because if I would have killed the guard, then I wouldn't be allowed to wear my armor anymore. That I have been slowly collecting and still haven't got all the pieces to. Gotta be a pure soul. I'm repenting, guys. I went on a whole long, giant pilgrimage. We got an orange cot. Says fuchsia face, tongue out. That looks like a dinosaur head. That's where he would show up. Where's his fucking house at? Got to go to this man's house. He's like, what the hell, man? There we go. Also might have checked the wrong back guard. Remember, his chest is here, but he's not. I'll find this man. I'll follow him all day till he sells me crap if I have to. Oh, that one didn't pop up on the screen. Guy's biting his nails. Are you waiting in anticipation? For real game? Yeah, screw it. I recommend doing both, but which one you do them in is completely up to you. Thieves Guild, at the end you get this nice little hood and you get access to having your own guild because you're the leader, and you know, you got fences and stuff. It's easy to get rid of your fines and bounty for other things, not just stealing. Like if you went on a big crime spree, you can just pay any of your people in the Thieves Guild half of your fine and they will make it go away. On the other hand, Dark Brotherhood gives you a lot more enchanted items if you do all of your quests properly for the quest rewards. And on top of that, you get Shadowmare, which is the best horse in the game. It's literally an immortal horse. But both are totally, completely worth it, in my opinion. They each have their own advantages. Yeah, I'm a Dark Knight. But you know, that's the beauty of this game. You can roleplay however you want. Okay. Bro's not at his house. Bro's not at my mages guild. Or not my mages guild, my thieves guild. I play a little bit of everything, but right now I've been doing... Why has Bro got a variety of the Daedra book? I've been doing Oblivion Remastered. I always start off the day with Marvel Rivals. I have some Phasmophobia. Oh, you also play Phasmophobia, Darkstorm. Hey, that's something we could all collab on. I have some Phasmophobia myself. Alright, got it. Broke into that guy's house for no reason. He's not even home. Hey, I didn't start playing ranked until the very end of last season. Granted, I started at the end of last season. But I already had frickin' 2 characters to Lord before I even attempted ranked. Alright guys, hold on just a moment. My girlfriend is in the bathroom, so that means I have to go across the house to use the other bathroom, but I have to pee. I cannot hold it any longer. I tried to wait till she got out.
Can you spare a coin? Can you spare a coin?
Oh, hello. Have you shopped for a shield at Stonewall? If you're looking for a shield, there's no place better than Stonewall. Hey, have you heard about that pirate captain? The one who was murdered in his ship, without question. So,
Side note, I like muffins. You remind me an awful lot of my friend Matthew. Just the way you talk, and your choice of background color for your chats. You're also not so good at Rivals, Darkstorm. Hey, I'll still play with you guys even if you're not good. You know, you gotta get that practice in somewhere. I don't care if we even have to do practice versus AI to get your confidence up first. There's a guy on YouTube, by the way, I like muffins. Mad Little G.
You have my ears.
I don't know if he's the best Iron Fist player in the game, but he's the best one I've seen so far. And he actually has Iron Fist tutorials that he has made. Half good at Magic. My friend Cody plays a lot of Magic. It just takes practice. The more you play, you know, the more you get used to it.
Well met.
hi there. The Tiber Septim Hotel is a nice place. It's not cheap, though.
I can't imagine that there's a finer establishment in the entire city.
So I've heard.
The Fighters Guild is recruiting again. Not a bad way to make some money if you've got the
How
stones.
are you?
This guy upsets me, everyone. What character do you have, Lord? Darkstorm. See, look, I like muffins also wants to know who your lord is.
How do you do?
What's going on with you?
I heard there were some goblins around here recently.
Well, while we're waiting on your answer, I'll go ahead and say what my first lord was. My first lord
The Grey
was a real
Fox
menace.
appreciates all you've done for
First character I got to lord was freaking Jeff. And I was an evil little Jeff during my time Jeffing. This guy's just trying to avoid me, I swear.
Hello.
It's not in any of the spawn places I saw on the internet. Not even at his own house. Did he like glitch out of existence?
Well met.
What?
Have you?
They call me it. Well. Hey, you're the one they call the hero. Shadow Hide.
Bro, how's that a rumor? Like, how's that even remotely a rumor? That I'm the hero of Kavach? Y'all frustrate me. Ooh, Scarlet Witch. My friend Nathan's a Scarlet Witch Lord. That was first character that she got Lord, but he's becoming a tank main. Look, everybody's gonna complain and say that all characters take no skill at certain levels, but to be actually good with any character, it does take skill and knowing your positioning and stuff like that. You're not gonna be able to just go in on Scarlet Witch and just kill everybody. Like, if somebody knows how to counter her and you don't have any skill with her, then they will take you down very easily. I kill Scarlet Witches with freaking Cloak and Dagger of all people. All the time. Yes, but what people mean by like that character takes no skill, like for example, Squirt Girl, that'd be the character I say freaking like at a baseline takes no skill because you can get lucky shots and kill people with her stupid high acorn damage because her shots bounce, and when they bounce, they try to bounce toward a target. They don't go exactly to them every time, but you can notice they kind of slightly curve their path. So if somebody steps the wrong direction after trying to dodge your acorn bounce, they're still going to get hit. And then her squirrel stampede is literally, you just try to bounce it off walls when people are in tight spaces. She's got a stun and an escape. Kind of OP. Same with Scarlet Witch. But Scarlet Witch has that lock on, is why most people say she takes no skill. But it still takes skill to position her properly and know when to escape. Like anybody can go, no, Spider-Man, I wouldn't say takes no skill. Like those people that get those crazy eliminations with Spider-Man, they practiced and practiced and practiced to get that down. Alright? Like, I'm still learning Spider-Man myself, and first thing you gotta learn is how to play him with the easy swing turned off. And then he's got all kinds of techs and animation cancels to send you flying across the map, but you gotta be able to get the timing right down to be able to successfully do those. And then, you know, positioning, not getting caught, being able to escape, knowing when to use your webs, when to conserve one for an escape. Like I said, every character requires skill. It's just varying degrees. Some characters take more skill than others. That will not be argued. Oh, you bet that if you were Lord, you'd scare him? Maybe. It all depends on if they're a good Lord or not. And if you, when you get to Lord, if you're a good Lord or not. Because there's two ways to Lord a character. The fast way, which is actually being good with the character and being able to do all your little bonus objective things to get those bonus points. And the other one's just time. You put up enough hours with any character, you can get them Lord. It's just going to take you like 40, 50 hours. Compared to like 19 to 30, depending on the character you're on. Because some of those characters have a lot harder objectives than other. For example, it took me 19.6 hours to get Cloak and Dagger Lord. And it took me 23 or 24 to get Rocket to Lord. Oh yeah, Easy Swing helps everybody, but you gotta get used to playing with it off, because that's all his best techniques come from not having Easy Swing on. Like, it's impossible to do his B-hop with Easy Swing on. You gotta be able to aim your webs. Also, you get access to being able to web zip, technically. Because you can just use your web that you'd swing with normally. If you point it at certain directions, you'll just pull yourself over there. You won't initiate a swing if it's too low. You just pull yourself. Oh yeah, I was just gonna give up and go sell that shirt elsewhere. I bet you I'll find that guy after I sell the shirt. The one I was trying to sell the shirt to. Be roaming around, he's just gonna pop up one day. But this lady has the next highest money that I know of. She still won't be able to hit the full price. I doubt the other guy would too, unless he had like 3,500 gold. I was expecting him to have closer to like 3,000 though, since his base was 1,200.
What is it?
Although I feel like
well
her
met.
base, or well, no, his base was 1,500, and next highest would be 1,200, which I think is what her base was. But it was so long ago, I honestly can't remember.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Nope, but I have an expensive shirt for you.
That's a good deal.
You go ahead and take those two.
Thank you for your business. You too.
Yep. Alright. One of the bugs I hate in this game. Sometimes, I don't know what causes it, it won't let you change your freaking mission. And the only way I've been able to get it to fix is literally unpause, take a step forward, pause, try again, and keep doing that until eventually it works. At first I thought it might have been a time thing, but I waited a really long time once for it to try to fix, and yeah. Still nothing. So some reason taking that step forward breaks you out of whatever loop you're stuck in. Re-pop up my stream because I see you guys' chats popping up on my screen. However, they aren't popping up on my phone. Here we go. Okay, no, just do that.
Hi there. I can't believe that.
I can show you like the basic techniques and stuff, but you'd have to practice them on your own. My friend Matthew's a really good Spider-Man. He could show you more. He's the person who's been teaching me how to Spider-Man. Bro, I went on a pilgrimage to all of them. What do you mean? That'd be up to Matthew. He'd have to be in one of these streams. So you can ask him. I would really, just to confirm some things for me, I would like to see you ask him. So you just have to pop in one of my streams. Hope he's in there. I'm sorry, but Matthew does this thing where he likes to make alt accounts and then come into my channel and try to troll a little bit and act like he's a new person. And I hate to do this to you, but your actions are very suspiciously Matthew-like. Like even that just now. That's something Matthew would do.
You please. You've seen them, I assume. The only evidence of what happened so many years ago. Do you know that I thought perhaps I could lift them?
heard my name and was summoned, huh?
Curse would be lifted
heard your
if
name?
I could pick them up. I tried for hours until my
This I like
whole body ached and I could barely move.
I gotcha. This I like
lay
muffins
there on the
person
floor
would
next
like
to
you to teach them how to Spider-Man.
I'm not ashamed to
if you're
admit
not
that.
opposed to it.
I've been at the end of my rope for
Matthew.
far too long to be ashamed of anything.
And the speed you popped up after I said that I like muffins was very Matthew-like is concerning. Hey, you're better than me. Matthew. That's what counts. They originally asked me if I could teach them to Spider-Man.
I don't know why they're still here.
Yeah?
They're so heavy, and I'm so weak. What does Stendar want from me? I don't think any... Reynald? Yes, it's quite odd. Reynald, who I've bumped into several times in Coral. Also, he seemed sober, which is a refreshing change. Usually very odd, but then... Bye.
That it does. Lots of practice. Lots and lots of practice. Especially if you don't normally play PvP shooters, which... not something I was big on before Marvel Rivals. Like, I watched a lot of people play Overwatch, but I never myself played Overwatch. But I have played other PvP games.
Greeting.
And, like, for example, thanks to Elder Scrolls Online PvP, I actually had a decent understanding of tank DPS healer roles. Yep, no. I was the same way, but Matthew swore up and down that you just had to disable it and practice, and now I know how to swing without easy swing. And man taught me how to B-hop, and taught me how to do this swing thing where you like uppercut at the right time when you're at like the lowest point of your swing, right as you're about to come up to launch yourself across the map. Man taught me a frickin' high damage combo.
I'm not much of a
Speaking of which, Matthew, we need to have another Matthew kicks my ass as Spider-Man until I get good with Spider-Man.
Hello there.
It's been a minute. I'm probably rusty in all the skills that you taught me. And I need to learn that Venom team up this time. We didn't get to it last time because you had to go. And for some reason we started switching to other characters and having random brawls. I forgot we digressed from Spider-Man training to everybody training. Yeah, I will check it out momentarily. I keep getting distracted on what I'm supposed to do in this game. Half the stream has just been me wandering around aimlessly while talking to you guys.
Syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of Imperial goods.
But I am curious how that ghost hunt went down that you were talking about, since you don't know how you survived. No, I gotta get lay hands. I don't remember the process, okay? Where's that quest with that guy with the twin brother? Alright, Matthew. Enjoy your shower, good sir. I feel like this quest is bugged for me. I'm pretty sure that trying to open or pick up those gauntlets and talking to that guy was supposed to set me on my next part of the quest.
I need rest.
Well, with the easy swing off, it's not gonna auto grab the closest webbable thing for you anymore. So you're gonna have to actually figure out the range, because there is a range to like limit how far your web can go when you're trying to swing or do web zips and stuff. The best way I could recommend figuring out that range is go to that spot where it's got those two bots in practice, where there's that like 40 meter field or however long it is, and try to like shoot toward the ground until you can't hit the ground anymore. See how far you can get it, and then like use those as kind of like a mental assertion to get used to how far you can and can't pull yourself. Lots of things you can do to train yourself.
I don't know why they're still here. Farewell.
Stendar wants you to tell me how to get to lay hands. That's what Stendar wants. You always read every book you find in this game, by the way, because reading books can get your skills up. You don't actually have to like read them, by the way. You can just skip through all the pages and it counts as your character reading the book. And as long as you're not stealing, go ahead and take any books you find of value. A lot of them can be sold from anywhere from 50 to 250 gold. Unless they're a tome.
What brings you? Ah, yes. The gauntlets have been here for ages. I know only the basic story behind them. They're more of a novelty these days. My only real involvement with them these days is keeping the youngsters from hurting themselves trying to pick the gauntlets up. What is your interest in them, if I may ask?
Picking them up, bro?
Yes. Well, I don't know the whole thing. A great many years ago, a knight of the old order did something terrible, and the gauntlets just fell off. They dropped to the floor right where he stood, and no one could lift them. It was a sign of the curse placed upon this knight by Stendar, I think.
If you're unworthy, then you can't lift them.
Still lingers on today, in fact. Poor Kellen.
Ah, this is where we find out how to get lay hands to break the curse. I'm gonna have to take that till I get the blessing of
He's a
Talos.
descendant of that very knight from so long ago. The curse has affected his family all these years. He suffers from it now. He came here from Hammerfell seeking a cure, but, well, there's really nothing that can...
I'll
may
take it
know
on
more
myself,
of the
bro.
story than I. Perhaps you... It's a horrible thing, truly, but... The gauntlets have... He's down in the chapel hall. The church has taken no official position. Hey, you're the... Bye.
Man, every time that rumor's lit up like it's something I've never heard before. And then, you're the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? Like, man, I've done so much other crap, and that's all you guys ever remember me for, man. Tired of this. Like, look at this, look at this. I am the Knight Commander of the Knights of the Nine. I'm the Grey Fox of the Thieves Guild, Listener of the Dark Brotherhood. I'm the literal Arena Grand Champion. Yeah, I could get my Mages Guild thing up. I've only gotten into the college. But I have all of this stuff. But all they ever remember me for is the hero of Kvatch. It's not even listed in my titles. All I did was do the first story mission. And all of a sudden, all everybody remembers me for, hero of Kvatch. Hero of Kvatch. Man went into Oblivion Gate. Ooh. By the way, that's completely fake rant, everybody. But I do think it's funny that out of all the things that I have titles for, that's the one that gets brought up the most. Oh, you're the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? Yeah? Completely forgot what I was looking for right there. Oh, and now I remember. Fixing had to be done.
What is it? Is there a cure? Has Arelder found a cure? I know there's something he's not telling me. Ah, so you've heard it, have you? Terrible curse.
It sounds like he's so far away from me.
Longer than anyone can remember. When I was younger, I could live with it. Wasn't so bad. I'd come here, to the place it all happened. Arelder has let me stay, mostly out of pity, I think. I've seen plenty of pity in people's eyes over the years. And when he speaks to me, there are times I'd swear he sounds... What reason does he have to hold back and speak to him if you... Good day.
Alright, don't worry. We'll use the devil's own silver tongue. custom spell I made, by the way, guys. 100 points of charm for 10 seconds. Really, you only need one. Because if you charm somebody and then immediately talk to them, they stay charmed the entire conversation. It's like time pauses. But, you know,
Hi there.
for those times I'm really 420'd and I need a little extra time to talk to people after.
I hope I can help. I cannot face him. I know what might be done for him, but I haven't. I wish I could help him. Truly, I do. The curse. I know the only way to free Kellen of his curse is to take it. I fail Kellen every time I speak to him. And I fail Stendar every time I pray to him and do not ask for the power to live. Do you know one who would do such a thing? One who would pray at this chapel's... I've told, but that means be seeing you.
Yeah. Resort everything. Release thine hands. I like how they make it get only 4 magicka restoration spells, so it doesn't matter what your restoration is, you can do it.
How did you? I don't feel like death. I feel like...
Yeah, good for you, Kellen. Bro, is my freaking fatigue regeneration stronger than the affliction? Do I regenerate more than 5 points a second? Crazy. I do have 401 fatigue too. Yes, use the remaining 2 relics. Now that I'm cursed, everything's gonna get harder.
Yeah.
Constant stam drain when attacking. That's possible inside of combat. I may see the actual curse, but it looks like I do regen more fatigue than what I'm losing from the curse. And that would be due to agility, actually. Weird, very agile lizard I am, even in heavier.
Sir Knight, thank Arche you are back. I have terrible news. A holy knight, like you, questing for the relics at the Prophet's call. I was his squire.
Oh yeah,
I
look at the guy
believed he
talked
was
to.
chosen by the gods to reclaim the relics.
I didn't talk to you the second time, because last time I talked to you I got glitched when I found the altar after. Alright. Later, Farron.
First things were going well.
I'll check out your
He
video
prayed at
here
all the
when I get a
shrines
moment.
And received a vision, a disturbing vision. The shade of Sir Beric spoke to me was all he said. We must put him to rest. We traveled back and forth across Colovia. He was always asking about an old noble family, the Vlindrels. Finally, he found what he was looking for. We went to Underpaw Cave, and there he fell. He said that Sir Beric's tomb was in Underpaw Cave, which is no cave, but some kind of buried keep. He had learned that Sir Beric had once been a questing knight, like us. He had found the greaves and sword of the Crusader, but then turned to evil. Sir Roderick hoped to find the relics within Sir Beric's tomb, and he did. But we also found a terrible guardian, the wraith of Lord Vlindrel, Sir Beric. Yes, my lord, and I brought you. Sir Roderick shouted for me to take them. The greaves, the holy relic, they're yours. The wraith, it used it against Sir Roderick. I don't know how that evil thing could use the holy weapon, but it did.
Oh, it's because they corrupted it, bro.
It screamed as it struck. I'm sorry. I remember Sir Roderick saying something about the sword before we went to Underpull. It may be important. He was worried that the sword may have been turned to evil, that it may have to be reconsecrated on the altar of its creator, the divine Arche. That's all I remember. I hope it may help you. Sir, might I ask a boon? Let me come with you. I would become a knight of the... Thank you. I mean, thank you, Sir Knight. Give me a moment to arm myself, and I...
So what's this
Greetings,
about?
Sir Knight.
It's still pretty wild east of the Nibbon. Few people, except for bandits. But at least it hasn't been picked clean by treasure hunters.
The Priory has been restored to its former glory, and is now a fitting hub. Be seeing you.
Yes. Well, I got mages.
We meet again. I am here to join your order. Having received I have been shown that to protect all Kinnereth's creations, I must take up... So here I am. Thank you. I shall serve... I must change into something that suits
I'm turning everybody into knights.
Did I not say I am here and ready to serve?
Yeah, bro.
I will join your order, and glory to the knight.
Yeah.
Well met, Sir Knight. I find myself here, at your disposal. I want to make up for the mistakes I've made, and
Bro,
devote
didn't I just
myself
see you a
fully
little bit
to the
ago?
faith.
Did you follow me?
If it pleases you, I would join your order. Thank you.
There we
It
go.
means
You're a knight
great
too
deal
now.
to me.
Everybody's a knight.
Excuse me while I gather the equipment I need.
We're all knights now. Oh, dude's even dead.
Hail,
Yo, girl.
Commander.
Where's the rest of your armor? We just gonna go out and defend the world, curiousless?
Hello.
Okay, what else? Was that a
Sergius
bug?
Terianus at your service.
Or
Thedric
did the
and I
devs
go
do
way
that on
back,
purpose?
and he said there was need of a blacksmith here. It'd be an honor to provide what service I can. I would gladly let you invest in my blasted...
Hey, hey, hey.
If you're on the road, you can usually outrun anything, if you're in good shape. Take care.
So here's the thing. Even wearing this tin suit, if I feather myself, I can walk faster. Also get my feather skill up, or my alteration, not feather skill. I don't know why I said feather skill. Alright, we gotta talk to some knights. Don't know why it does that sometimes.
Greetings. It seems that he fell further into evil. I have no doubt that it all began on the day that he left the Order. Sir Caius tried to stop him. They fought, and Sir Beric slew Sir Caius with the Holy Sword on the Priory steps. That
Oh,
was
that's
the
how it
end
became
of
evil.
the Old Order. Many of Sir Beric's friends left with him. I tried to hope if you destroy the wraith that Sir Beric has become, you will be doing him a service. May the Nine guide your way.
How may I... Alas, that the evil begun on the day of my death should have struck so deep. When Sir Beric said he would take his relics with him to war, and would not listen to Sir Amiel's pleas, I allowed my anger to get the best of me. Know that I was the one who drew weapon first against Sir Beric. He merely defended himself and proved the better swordsman. And now, Because of me, evil has claimed his very soul.
Damn, bro.
May your sword strike true.
Effing everything up, huh?
Hail, Sir Elder.
Look at that, everybody's got
When do you
armor.
think we will be able to strike back?
Now y'all are gonna die when they attack here, but hey, that's what ups. Alright. Well, who are you people?
What do you want? All that stuff about having to set trolls on fire is a bunch of hooey. They don't like be seeing you. What do you want? Bye.
To know who the hell you guys are over here at my place. Shit. Oh yeah. Crap, bro was following me. I always do that. Play one game where you press X to frickin' make your horse go faster, and apparently it ruins you for all other games where you have a horse. Little did they know, this horse was part mountain goat. By the way, this is why Shadowmare is the best horse in the game. No fall damage. And yeah, it's slightly faster than the other horses, but it's really not noticeable. See, I took health damage. Well, that's not a wraith. Sorry, noble lion. You attacked me first, and I have a damage over time effect on my sword. Bro didn't tell me there's vampires in here. Okay. What do you got going on, Farron? Also, I thought you were leaving earlier. You said see ya. Got some life stuff going on. Okay. Later, Farron. Hopefully your family stuff goes well.
Don't worry, I'll take this.
look at you two go. That was basically worthless there. Don't worry about me. Just worry about you. Alright. Oh, we're still good. It just wasn't showing me my weapon or my charge anymore.
Knights of the Knife!
Oh, that's gonna suck. Hey man, my stam's already cursed. I don't need you draining it further. Oh, bro, silenced me too. Good on him. Good on him.
For Sir Roderick! Am I supposed to be impressed?
Good job, guy. Should've made a heal others spell. So I can make sure this guy stays alive. Hey man, I made a big distraction. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.